Hello and welcome to the Trading Post podcast, where we unlock the secrets of business-to-business trade, dive into powerful networking strategies, and share my exciting journey of using a podcast to market my business instead of relying on SEO. I'm your host, Trader Stu. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Trading Post podcast with your host, of course, as Trader Stu. Couple of updates I wanted to give out to you guys, and I even remember the last time I uploaded, to be fair to you, and that brings me to my first point. I've been busy with some other things going on here, health thing in the family, the wife, and priorities, precedents, and all that stuff. Basically, uploading for the fact that the algorithm likes the at least every other week thing. So even though I'm a day late and $1 short, or whatever you want to call it, because it's supposed to be Thursdays, I'm gonna do it anyways. But basically, what's going on is I'm changing up my marketing plan a little bit here. So let me know if you ever tried this before, and comment and whatever. Give me a direct message there, a DM. I know, I just showed my age. I said direct message, but whatever. So I am hiring a sales force. I have been given the clearance by the owner to hire 1099 contract-based outside sales reps, because here's the reason why. I cannot divide myself up into 5 different people, and you all know that feeling, but our members here, if you're a member of Metro Trading Association, of course, you and you're not in my area. There's 2 there, because I'm in Southeast Michigan. Well, that's vague, but I'm in Metro Detroit and East Side by the water. And basically, I have been focusing only in my area because, well, I live there, and I see and I drive by places that are opening, places that could use more business. I get the advertisements in the mail. I get the newspapers and the Val packs. And there's a new one that just came out now. What's his name? I'm going to give him a shout out here, because these are really nice little packets that you get in the mail. And it's a little envelope that it's sealed, and it only has probably about, a dozen flyers or so. And so it's kind of much more a direct mail, and I guess it's all direct mail. Valpak is too, but they're trying to bribe people to go through Valpak now, because they're saying that you could win $100 just by going through it, and there could be a $100 bill in there, because no one's opening them up. So, golly, yeah. Oh, here it is, RSVP. So RSVP SoutheastMichigan.com. I guess it's a franchise. And by the way, I guess I forgot to give a shout out. I don't know if I'm under contract yet or not, because I never really got the official email, but I am once again sponsored by the Michigan Renaissance Festival, and that's coming up here so soon. And so she didn't say when to start, but just in case, I'm going to say it anyway. I should go out there and pay my visit. Anyway, so outside sales force, here's what I'm doing. Hiring interns. There's I guess I hate to call him a competitor, but he's technically a competitor, even though we don't compete against each other. Another trade exchange, he's more central Michigan, and he hires interns and has great success at it. So I talked to my boss about it, and I was like, hey, why don't we try that? It's a no-brainer. It's business to business. So if you go into business to business sales and you are going to college for marketing, social media, even opening a business, if you're an entrepreneur, you want to meet the local, other entrepreneurs in my chambers and stuff like that. Come on in and work a summer here, sign up a few accounts, bada boom, bada bing. It's a win-win. You got a stack of business cards, you leave a winner either way, right? You're going to get paid, and now you got a bunch of contacts. So that's what we're doing. And when I worked here back in 2013 to 2015, I'm in the same rotation again. It's so funny how life repeats itself. I'm kind of the same season a decade later. I was back here, I hired in, 2013. And of course, sales rep. And then about a year later, 2014-ish, I was given the go-ahead to expand and hire sales reps and hit the Metro Detroit area. At the time, I was living in Grand Blanc, which was Genesee County, Flint, Michigan area. And just, slamming accounts up there, because I used to work for ADT Security Small Business, and I knew every small business owner up there, man. So I would literally just walk in the door. I'm like, hey, you got to do this. Sign up for this real quick, would you? And they would, because they knew me, So it was like, and they usually were members for a long, long time. Some are still members. I'm back, and they're still members from when I signed them up back in 2013, 2014, 2015. So, it's a good deal for everybody involved. At any rate, I come back, and here it is, 2026. So 11 years later, after I left, and now I'm doing it again. I was a sales rep from I got laid off from my other job in 23. No, 22. Yeah, 23, January 23. So I came back here 23. I worked till, I guess it's been 2 years now, 24, 25. So yeah, 26 is my third year now. What? Really? July of 23. Holy smokes, dude. I've been here for 3 years. Dang, time goes by when you're having fun. Anyway, so a bit of a different plan, but whatever. And now I get to hire again, and I love it. It's fun. I run my sales team kind of like the Wolf of Wall Street or Boiler Room. That's kind of what I used to do back in the day. You'd come in, we'd have donuts, coffee, upbeat music, have a quick meeting on Monday mornings, and ramp them up and let them go. So I don't know if I can do that again. It's a different world, post 2020, of course, but we'll see how it goes. And it doesn't matter either way, because this time the sales force will be commission only, 1099. You get, membership application fees and stuff like that. So it's a good deal for interns, a good deal for anybody that's just looking for a side gig. If you're delivering, food to restaurants like DoorDash and whatever like that, sign them up, man. You already got rapport probably at the owners. So it's a good side hustle. That is for sure. So if you know anybody that's looking for a side hustle, if you know an intern, a student, a college student, trying to kick your kid out of the house and get them to get some money or some contacts in the business world, send them my way. And if they're in the Southeast Michigan to Northwest Ohio, so I guess as like a geographical delineator, I guess we go to Bay City, which is really too high. We have a fire extinguisher guy up there, but I mean, to be fair, we really stop in around Flint area. I don't think we have anything in Bertrand or Frankenmuth, but you hate to go too far away from the nest, because otherwise people have a hard time getting sales and spending trade if they can get sales. So I always just say we'll stop at Flint. You go all the way east to the water, so that's Port Huron. About as far west as Brighton. We got members in Brighton and maybe a couple Plymouth and Pontiac, but not much. And then all the way down to Toledo, so it's kind of like diamond, I guess you could say. And so, yeah, there's that. All right, I'm going to keep it short this week, guys. Let me know if you got any, I guess, instead of leads for sales membership, leads for folks who would like to get a job and work and at least part-time it or full-time it, or eventually maybe even full-time one day if they're hustling, But yeah, other than that, that's it. That's it for this week. It's real quick, short, sweet, and let you know what's going on in the updates. Be good or be good at it.